All right. Hello, hello. Welcome in, Appa. How are you doing today? Let's see. Last time we were able to get over to the Great Plains area and we did, I think, one of the first Blackwater missions. So what I want to start off with is let's start with something nice and easy. Let's try to get a little bit of the survivalist challenge done because I need to go over to Tall Trees. I think I need to get 10 Violet Snowdrop and then 2 of every other herb, which we can do really, really quickly with some survivalist maps. So I don't think that'll be too bad. We can also hunt 2 bear while we're up there, just because we need to get the achievement where we kill 2 bear with 1 shot each. And we have the rifle in order to do that now, so... hold on. What does this guy want?
How fast a girl like you draws iron. Got some milk gonna remember when Jock Villeray put you down.
Oh man, okay. Well, I guess we're doing this. Can you imagine if we instantly lose it? Starting it off with an intense little duel here. There we go. If you aim for their hat or their hand, you actually get an advantage in the draw. Oh, right, and I forgot. I was taking pictures, like some screenshots for thumbnails and stuff, so I need to go over to here and turn on my map again. All right. Come on, horse. Bears, hello. Okay. Well, you know what we're gonna do? We don't have a survivalist map of this area. Okay. Well, shit. Feels like you're lying to us. I know, I know. I've played this game enough, though, to know where the things are, and the game is, fucking gaslighting me right now, man. I told you there's bears here. Wait a second, I'm sorry. It's a buffalo rifle and I shot you in the head. Oh, Jesus Christ. Hi. Okay. Oh no, and there's oh no, and there's 2 mountain lions. Oh, there's a bobcats. I guess there are bobcats out here. Okay, but our horse is dead. Okay, I don't have time to switch. There's always one more. There's always one more. Okay, quickly. Summon a new horse. There it is. There it is, okay.
Whoa there.
Well, hello.
Okay, let's see what he has to say. He's tweaking.
Marston, sir! It's good to see you, Wolverine. Good to see you.
And you too, Professor.
Forgive me. I am in a state of remarkable agitation, partly due to static
That's what
narcotic
happens
impulses,
when-
but also due to the fact that I have
when
finally
you do
solved the riddle
drugs.
that has tormented my mind these past 8 years.
What's that?
The nature of the savage soul. What makes some societies great, like ours, and others, yeah, not worse. I would never use a pejorative such as worse, but lesser.
Meaning?
What makes these beings less human than us? Closer to beast on the continuum between animal and God. You know, I argued with Fortescue at Yale about this. It caused a minor scandal. But I shall be proven right, sir.
Yeah, so he got kicked out of Yale, that's what it was.
I shall show them all what civilization is all about. The redskins and the nubs at Yale. Come, sir. I have a way to sate both our desires. I will bring you, Vanderlint, and me, the evidence of savages reverting to type. Come, sir.
Yeah, this guy's cracked out of his mind. How did he get in? I assume it was
Follow
before
me.
all
I
of
asked
the
to
drugs.
Stop bringing the horses around front. Quick, man, quick!
Yes, I'm going.
My heart's beating like a drum.
Try to calm down, Professor.
That's
Ow,
the
I've
fucking
never been so
coke,
excited
bud.
in all my life.
You sure look excited. Can we go? Damn, he's real excited. There we go.
Mr. Marston.
This is it. Years of
Oh
research.
my god, come
What were you
on.
talking about back
I tried to
there?
turn around to
Where
watch
we
the person
going?
throw himself in the road, and the horse was like, he wanted to run into the house.
I'm actually a little nervous, I have to say. A touch of the old jitters.
No, kid.
It's no small relief to have the two of you along with me, especially
I don't even
you,
know where we're
Nastas.
going.
You really have made remarkable progress in the short time I've known you.
I'm glad you have found it useful.
I've always been a little afraid of savages, if I'm honest. But your mastery of basic English and openness to rational discussion is nothing short of
Classic white people,
reassuring.
scared of
See,
anybody that you
all
don't
those
understand.
years of research were worth it.
Isn't it fascinating? I've actually noticed that your skull is very Caucasian in form. I must have a prod around it at some time.
I'd rather you didn't.
So many questions. Have humans evolved into competing subspecies? Why has the white man civilized more quickly? Why does Nastasia dance for rain and sacrifice deer to a myriad of false idols?
You're starting to offend me, old man.
No, dear. It's a
Good for you,
bear.
Nastasia.
For the love of
That
God.
is a bear.
Are you crazy? What's wrong with you?
Okay, yeah, now we don't have a choice.
Fred,
If it was gonna run away, I was gonna let it run
My
away,
God,
but
that was terrifying.
we did-
Ah,
it
say we
started
leave
running right
before
at me.
his Friends turn up. My goodness, I'm still shaking. What a ferocious animal.
That bear showed no signs of aggression. If we hadn't shot first,
He's
it most
right.
likely would have ignored us and moved on.
he's
All very
he's
well for
right.
you to say, but
The
perhaps you have some
professor
kind of
shot it
primal
first, and
bond.
then it started running at us.
Here we are.
go.
They certainly brought a lot of fellows with them. Well, let's get this started. I hope I don't have to smoke a pipe.
So I'm pretty sure he's gonna start saying some shit that pisses a lot of people off. And then I think he actually flees town.
Hello,
Like he skips
We
town and he
come
goes
in
away.
peace.
Those words mean nothing coming from people like you.
Bars.
Look at what you've done to us. Look at us! We live like animals, scrabbling in the dirt.
Well, but I
Hey there, welcome back. How are you doing today?
Violence isn't the answer.
Maybe you live in a different America than we.
Men like Vanderlint will lead you to disaster.
I think we've already experienced disaster. The likes which you could only imagine. Put your hands up!
We come in peace. Do as he says, Marston.
You call this a meeting?
Give me your damn weaponry.
This is not what we agreed to.
You shut your mouth, you treacherous snake!
Holy shit. Damn, don't touch.
Yeah, they killed Nastas.
Professor, get down now.
Follow me! The stars! Marston, you have to get us out of here!
Just keep your head down.
What kind of jump criminals are you?
You won't leave me alone in here, will you? Come here. I think I've had about enough of field work for today. Time
Okay.
to return home, sir.
Right. Let's go now while we got the chance.
Do we get any ammo, please? Ammo? Pistols, maybe?
Back to civilization.
Oh, we do get some. Hold on. I pulled up my Steam menu again. Why is Steam open?
Come on.
Okay. Yeah, so they just straight up fucking killed the guy. So that sucks, because
We should move
he was such a
quickly.
better character
Find
than
more where they
the...
came
My
from.
God,
Professor
I feel
guy.
terrible. My head is pounding.
Getting
Again,
shot
that's
at'll
from
do
the
that
drugs.
to you.
I'm completely drained. It's like my body has aged 10 years.
Stop moaning and ride. I think that's all of them.
Okay, yeah, so I think this is where he finally fucking leaves town, and hopefully we don't have to deal with him again. It might be the next mission after this, but we're gonna see this through. And then we'll go deal with our plants or whatever. Ow.
Come on! You shoot like women! I can't see any more of them. Come on, Professor. Let's get you back to Blackwater.
I'd appreciate it if you would, Mr. Marston. I'm a shadow of my former self.
Gosh, and I can't remember what another one of these missions is, but we have to, like, crawl around the roofs on, like, some of the houses in Blackwater.
That was the worst experience of my life.
I wish I could
I
say
think
the
that's
same.
the next one. It might be the one after that, but it's a really fun one.
I will never talk ill of you again.
Civilization in all its glory, Mr. McDougal.
And am I glad to be back? I'm in dire need of a syringe. Something to clear
You're
the
an
mind
addict,
and
my guy.
restore the spirit.
So you ain't planning on sleeping then?
Sleep? My dear boy, I'll probably never sleep again. Whoa!
All right, there you go, Professor. All safe and sound. You want me to read you a bedtime story, tuck you in? Why are we going back here?
Safe and sound. Thank the Lord.
He's going to OD in no time with
much
this
for a
attitude?
meeting
Yeah, I
of
mean, look
minds.
at the guy.
Thank you, Mr. Marston. I could be boiling in a pot right now if it wasn't for you.
Get some rest, Professor.
Okay. So let's also get some sleep ourselves. Actually, do we need to? Sometimes missions will have you start them at a specific time, but it looks like this one doesn't care.
Professor.
Oh, it's you, dear boy. Come in, and shut the door.
What's
Yeah,
going
he's
on?
getting ready to leave town.
You leaving?
Yes, sir. Yes, I am, sir. You know the thing that is vital, without which scholarship cannot proceed, sir.
No, I don't.
Not having a bullet in your flipping neck, sir.
Oh boy, hydrate. Thank you, thank you.
No, I'm not cut out for this at all.
Nope.
They're fucking
Two of them
savages.
really keeping
Savages.
me alive.
I think we all are.
Not me, sir. I'm from Connecticut. I'm a professor at Yale. I write books. I do not deserve to die out here. Where's my tincture? Oh, yes.
This guy.
You okay, Professor?
Does he look okay, John?
Dandy. Oh, great heavens above!
Is that you, John?
Hello, Dutch.
I think that's what they call two for the price of one out here in this wonderful place.
Maybe so, Dutch.
You and your friend there, the professor, we're gonna kill the both of you.
Why you want to do a thing like that?
I don't know. Sport, I guess.
Fair enough. Why don't I come out there? We fight. Let the professor go and send your boys back to their families.
Well, that sounds like a beautiful plan, John. Only problem is, my boys here, they already lost their families a long time ago. We aren't thieves, John. We're fighting for something a bit like you. Only we're fighting for an idea, not just for ourselves.
That's beautiful, Dutch. You always were a fine speaker.
I was. Now would you
I like the dialogue a lot of the
send that
times in this game.
academic out here so we can show him what we really think about the art of anthropology?
Lisa, what are we going to do?
I'm gonna hand you over to him and watch him tear you limb from limb.
What?
I'm just kidding. We're gonna run across the roof.
Like that
right
right there.
Ivory Tower.
That's funny.
Thank you, sir.
Thank me, we're still here. Come on.
Nah, I love the dialogue, and like this scene specifically, I feel like is done really well. Even Dutch, like, where the hell did you guys go?
Yes. Oh, come here.
Good day, sir. Madam.
Look here, sir. What is the meaning of this outrage?
You two stay down and shut up.
You tell him, John.
Come on! We can get to the roof this way! Do something! He's going to kill me!
Well,
One more move, and he's a dead man!
I thought we was friends!
My
There we go.
God, you took your sweet time!
Okay,
Christ alive, how many
I
are there?
apologize.
We're completely surrounded!
There's the other guy. Oh god, I don't see them.
Are you supposed to be outlaws?
So I see him. I don't see the other guy. There he is.
I think that's most of them. The coast looks clear.
Come on then, let's make a break for it!
Alright. Yeah, this is the rooftop one that I was talking about.
The horses should be in an alleyway down here!
Oh, that works. That works. I guess the rooftop section is a little short. Come on, hurry up, Professor.
Come on, let's get the hell out of Blackwater!
That sounds like a plan.
Never in all my
Okay, I guess we're going that way. You know what? I'm actually gonna unmark my map there because it's throwing me off. I tried to follow the waypoint instead of the way that he wanted to go. No dialogue? Are we gonna talk? I guess not. I guess he's not feeling like talking. I have a fun story from yesterday for everybody, though. So on Saturday night, my family made dinner, and sorry, you still have a friend like this and made me laugh so much. Yeah. No, I thought about that too. But yeah, last night I was eating some like leftover garlic bread from the dinner that we had made on Saturday night.
About what?
And I'm eating the garlic bread. Okay, garlic bread, great, right? But I bite down and there's something crunchy and there's something hard. And I just got fillings in my teeth like 2 weeks ago, or maybe a week ago. And I was like, oh fuck, did something like break? Did it like break off? Because I've had that happen before. I'll get like a filling and it'll like fall out or break or something. And I was like, oh fuck, no, did that happen? No, it's somehow worse. It's somehow worse. Like I bit down and I like pull something out of my mouth and it's hard. I go to the sink and I wash it off and it's a fucking nail. There was a fuck, it was like a little tiny, it was like a nail though. It was like small. It was a really small one. It was a fucking nail, and so I guess at wherever they baked the bread, like a nail fell into the dough or something because it was baked into the bread. Like it was in the bread. Like there's no way we had a tiny little nail sitting on the counter and I just picked it up like it was in the bread. It's fucking crazy, dude.
I could have told you that for nothing.
Ah, but they'll give me a prize in New Haven for this.
I just wonder how. American food safety standards.
Marston.
Best of luck, dear friend.
Alright, bye McDougal. Go back to Connecticut where there's no one to be
So
racist
long,
to.
Professor.
So long, sir.
All right. So there it is. We're done with him. We don't have to deal with him. Not anymore. But now you can see we have a little government G down there. And that is because the government's mad that Dutch van der Linde was in Blackwater and no one stopped him, even though it's their job to stop him. I'm sure they'll make it my fault, right? It's just even bears out here. I missed. But yeah, so luckily I didn't like chip a tooth or crack it or anything like that, because I bit down hard on the nail. And like, what the fuck, man? If it, dude, it's this bad now, and we're gonna have whoever the fuck in charge of the FDA in a couple months, and that's just like, I think that's just objectively a bad thing. Like, oh, food safety in America is already Dr. Oz and RFK. Dude, which is so crazy. Dr. Oz, I'm pretty sure lost his license to practice medicine, but sure, he's definitely trustworthy and qualified. Hey, do you have money for me, mister?
Thanks so much.
I think mountain lions are a little bit more than varmints, but alright. I used to work in a grocery store, and the amount of people who showed up in MAGA hats is unacceptable. Wow, even in Canada, wow. I don't want to get too deep into this, but I think the problem is, when people hear generic based statements like, not based, but like base statements that are just really, really like shallow surface level statements, it's what they want to hear, and like there's not the deeper thought into, oh, how is that actually going to affect me? Like the thing with tariffs, right? Like, all someone has to say is, hey, tariffs are good. Tariffs are gonna move American production back to America, and it's gonna make things cheaper for you. And it's like, you can say that, and if nobody looks into it, you've successfully convinced enough people just by saying that, right? But then the second you start to look at like, oh, okay, well, historically, have tariffs worked? What has been like the outcome in people in my like income range from tariffs? Like, all of this stuff. I sure can. I sure can stop him. Come here, Chief.
Oh no!
Yeah, no, actually, oh no, he's supposed to be hogtied. Alright. There you go, bud. You good? I have him. He's right. Okay, I guess I need to pick him up and put him back down again.
All right, let's go. My people are
yeah, and again, what you're saying with like their own views are like hurting themselves, because it's like a lot of people in America that voted for Trump are starting to, you know, be like, oh, well, you know, I have kids that are in college, and if the Department of Education goes away, then the FAFSA money that lets my kid go to college goes away too. Or like, again, with like the tariffs and like how all of that, you know, even if overnight we could just move everything to America, it would still be more expensive to produce goods here. So it's like, it's not gonna be cheaper, but I guess enough people think that it will. But
hey there, fella.
Yeah, I guess that's all I really want to say about that. But like, I think the crazy part is the Google Trends. If you guys know what I'm talking about.
Why you ask, friend? Need to make sure I had the right man. Would you care to take a quick look at a couple photographs of you coming out of a fine place of not much repute?
Yeah, so we're blackmailing this guy.
As I was saying, before I was so rudely interrupted, Nate Johns is a fine, fine man and an even better governor. And I consider it an honor to call him my friend.
Wise man.
Yeah, so we just blackmailed him into not, like, complaining about the governor. Okay, now we gotta go back up to this guy, and then we'll head over to the government place. Hello? Oh, I gotta... the other side, apparently. Cool. 20 bucks to talk to some guy. Fair enough. Fair enough. Alright, next mission. I think this is a pretty big one, too. Also, people forget what it was like the last time Trump tried to impose tariffs on Canada and we matched him 1-to-1, so they agreed to stop. Yeah, and like every country that we're going to tariff is just going to tariff us back. So, what are you going to do about it, right?
This is the land of opportunity, and I gave you the opportunity to save your family, and you failed. How could I possibly reward you?
Marston, you're a public menace. We should have had you killed.
I wish you had. But since you didn't, where's my family?
Spare me the noble savage fall on the sword tripe, will you, oh boy? It's nauseating. You don't wish to be dead. You're an insignificant creature desperately clinging on to life like the rest of the scum in this town. Yeah, I know, it's tough. You like Dutch. He's a charming fellow. He makes sense. He's like one of those nature writers from back east. Only he takes things a tiny little step too far.
A pretty big step.
Rather than just loving the flowers and the animals and the harmony between man and beast, he shoots people in the head for money.
Yeah, that's a pretty big step. Like,
he's a goddamn killer.
Now, I'm not a great intellect, but the metaphysical leap from admiring the flower to shooting a man in the head because he doesn't like the flower is a leap too far. So, I know it's easy. You see, me and Archer, we're the bad guys. We enforce the rules. Now, while the rules may not be perfect, they're really not so bad.
Exactly. What's the alternative?
Yeah. See, I'll tell you what the alternative is. It's not complicated. It's about one man and his gun versus another man. Sure, civilization may be dull, but the alternative, Mr. Marston, is hell.
And the way you enforce this civilization, this freedom for men to like or not like flowers, or whatever in God's name you were just talking about, is to kidnap a man's wife and son?
Well,
yeah, he's tired of
there's
it.
Contradictions. I'm not going to lie to you. Yeah, as I said, I'm not a great intellect. Now, after the debacle with the army and the bank, we have to put Mr. Vanderlyn to rest ourselves.
Wow, doing your fucking job, dude?
Yeah.
Crazy.
Do I have any choice?
Now that you mention it, no.
Then what was that pretty speech in aid of?
I don't rightly know, but it sure felt good saying it.
Shall we, Mr. Marston?
God, I fucking hate these guys. Boy, we get an armored truck this time. Because what? When was like the first car made? Like 1908? No, it must be earlier than that. It must be way earlier than that. Because like the plane was 1903, right? So must be earlier than that. But like in just 20 years, like from a car being made in either like the late 1890s or the early 1900s to World War I with like you know, like the Mark V land ships and stuff like that, or Mark IV land ships. Crazy progress in technology for just like a decade or two.
Oh my god, what kind of automobile is that?
This killing machine of yours seems to be turning a few heads.
Our armed forces have no equal. We have made incredible progress the past few years.
Is that what you
And
call
this
it?
isn't much more than a simple
That's what I
prototype.
just said.
You should see what they're working on in Virginia.
1886.
Soon there will be
Wow.
no war we can't win.
Wow, I would have figured it would be the 1890s, but fair enough. Yeah, so what,
Carriers
like
made camp a little way outside
two
town.
decades?
Put word out a large cache of ammunition
20,
and food is
25
stored
years
there.
maybe? I
Ambulance
guess
gang needs
for
constant supplies, so
progress,
that should
that's
be
not
enough
too
to draw
bad.
'em in.
No mistakes this time. You hear me, Marston?
I thought you were talking to Fordham.
Yeah. 1903, right? Yeah. You know, I know the town that they did the first flight in, but I don't know the state. It might have been Nevada, but again, our education system isn't great.
Here they come. Look, they brought the machine gun.
Yes, we did, random stranger. Impressive kind of autism. Well, remember, nothing official for me.
What's the word, Captain?
We spotted one of Dutch's men about an hour ago. I think he took the bait.
Let's get in position then. Have your men ready to run them down if you have to.
Sorry the A word, but I had to.
Are you ready to finish this, Mr. Marston?
I guess so.
Sure am. Well, let's go do this. Are we
Fingers
stopping?
on the triggers, boys.
I guess we're waiting. I guess we wait for them to come to us. Also, if you notice, this is a different kind of machine gun. This is more similar to like the
Targets on
World
the
War I
horizon.
machine guns.
Fire at will!
I'll kill you!
We should have done this a long time ago.
Yeah, why didn't you? You would have saved me hours of gameplay if you had actually just done your job from the beginning.
Take them early!
Oh, that's dynamite. That's not good. You throwing at me?
Gun them
Please
now!
don't. Sorry, horses. Again, there's a spread on this.
We'll kill every last one of you. They are retreating. Cease fire and mount up. We're going after them.
But then why would you let them get away? I don't know if I'm actually hitting that guy. Now he's behind the tree and I can't see him.
This thing's a lot bumpier off the road.
It's gonna be a mess if we have to follow them into the woods.
There it is.
Can't you hold this thing steady, Fordham?
I'm trying my best, sir.
Yeah, Fordham, come on. How
Get
hard
those
is it to
men
drive
behind the rock!
a very
Kill those
archaic truck?
bastards!
This part right here is very difficult on controller because of this right there. Because we're driving uphill, sometimes the gun will shoot the back of the truck, and so they'll throw dynamite at you. And you actually can't hit them just because of the angle that the truck is driving at, and it's the most frustrating shit.
Where are they coming from? They're like rats.
Yeah, like this. I'm just gonna start shooting at every single rock. I think we're good for now.
Quick, do something about that wagon!
Wow, that was hard.
I thought we were friends!
I think this is also the only time we get to use this gun in the game. Okay, I can't see. Oh no, the truck. Unfortunately, it didn't kill either of those guys.
Well, Mr.
Just a
Marston,
bear in
it
the
seems
background.
like your mentor Dutch no longer looks quite so kindly to his student.
That man is insane.
So it seems.
I think we need to get him before sundown.
As you say, Captain. Otherwise, he'll be gone again.
And what if I say no?
Now, before I shoot you myself, let me just point out the obvious. The one person we have left that can appeal to Mr. Vanderlyn is the last person we know who knows him. Your wife.
That won't be necessary. Mr. Ross, Captain, let's go.
I love the bear just like sitting over there, just chilling while we're talking. This isn't your conversation, bear. Stop eavesdropping. Stop it.
Go.
Get out of here. There you go. But yeah, so this is like the big mission where we finally get to Dutch. But in case anybody didn't understand the dialogue there, if John doesn't talk to Dutch, try to convince him to turn himself in, I mean, they're already okay with killing him.
I've seen it all right. We'll be lucky to last 5 minutes with this many men.
Right. Basically because John knows Dutch, that's kind of like their little bargaining chip. It's like, well, you know, you can go talk to him because you might be able to get a little bit closer to him than we can before he tries to shoot you. And if we don't do that, they're gonna have Abigail, who's John's wife, who also knew Dutch from when they were in the gang. They're gonna have her try to go talk, and she's definitely
You
gonna
ever
die.
follow a man like Ross?
Vanderlyn is a psychopath, a murderer, and a rapist.
Ross don't seem too different. Dutch was a good man once. A far better man than you.
So what made him this way?
I don't know. Bastards like you. Seeing that things never change.
I hope you're ready to finish this mess.
Anything to
Yes,
get
very
you
much
sons of
so.
bitches off my back.
There's always somebody watching, Mr. Marston. I thought you'd have gleaned that much by now.
You think you're so clever, don't you?
No, it's you who thought you were clever. You thought you could just walk away from your old life. Make no mistake, we have been watching.
Don't speak to me.
You're really an ungrateful slug, Marston. Instead of punishing you for your crimes, we are giving you a chance to kill the men who betrayed you. All we need
Yes,
now
that's
is
manipulation,
Martha
and that makes you a bad person
You
also.
didn't have to punish my wife, too.
Oh, please. She's hardly innocent.
Don't you talk about her like that.
Oh, I would never talk ill of dear Abby. Do you call her Abby or Abigail? I prefer Abby. No, I like the woman. A little rough for my taste, but very pleasant.
I can't wait to put a bullet in your head. When will this be over?
It's you who's been dragging it out, not us. We sent you to Fort Mercer with the simple task of killing Bill Williamson. Next thing you know,
but you sent me
you're running
alone.
all over Mexico like a headless chicken.
And now it's Dutch.
He's the last one of your merry band, is he not? Then you can go back to your farm, or what's left of it. If need be, you can always send your wife back out to work. I hear she works hard.
Go to hell.
This old gang of yours just won't die easily, will it? I wonder how many deaths you are all responsible for. How much money you took from pockets of hard-working citizens.
We did more for the people with the money we took than the damn government ever did.
Good God! This flawed philosophy of yours again. If you wish to argue the finer points of ethics, I suggest you learn to read first.
And I suggest you learn how to shoot people in the front, not the back.
I could shoot him in the back. I really wish. I really wish it would let me. This is a very long sequence, the ride out here. It's a lot of like conversation. It really kind of puts the last nail in the coffin for Ross and Fordham about them being like horrible people. I mean, which again we knew well before this, but it's just fueling that fire a little bit more. Although I do wish they talked a little bit more. I already told my garlic bread story, and that's the coolest story that I've had lately, so... We're almost there. This is just like the longest possible way to get there. It's the only way to get there on horseback, though. Because where we went before, we went up this way and we walked all the way up to here. But this is the only road that actually takes you all the way up into here. So we're going to have to fight our way from here all the way down this canyon, all the way into here. And that's where we're going to find Dutch. Come on, guys. We're in a hurry, right? I guess not. What do you guys think your favorite part of this game has been so far? Bonnie. I think we do see Bonnie again once we get the farm back and we need more cattle.
Dutch? Yep, that's what they keep telling me. But if you feel like doing it, please be my guest.
This is suicide, if you ask me. My scouts have seen that fort of his. I wanted to wait for more men, but them city boys back there weren't having none of it.
And you answer to them?
Unfortunately, it seems that now we do.
Bro, you're the one that said we need to get them before nightfall.
You, blow that gate open. Move, soldier.
You can't be like, oh, we need to get them before nightfall, and then be like, yeah, but I wanted to wait for more people to show up, and like, these guys wouldn't let me. Like, that's not what happened.
Go! Get down!
It's a long fuse. There we go. Also, I don't see why you couldn't have just opened the gate. Like, there was a gap there, even if it was like tied or something. Why do I feel like this gun does like no damage at range?
Keep pushing!
Too close!
Oh, and that's right. The army uses bolt-action rifles. Oh, well, you know what? We might as well. We might as well pick up a nice, pretty little flower. Sorry, guys. Hold on. I'm just picking the flowers. I know you guys are like fighting for your lives or whatever.
Sorry about that, gentlemen.
Keep moving! Nice work, man! There's another wave of them! Come on! Shoot them! Hellfire!
Wait, hold on. We gotta try to shoot the hats off people. That's his head.
Come on!
These guys aren't even wearing hats. Oh, that guy was. Never mind. I should have tried. You have a hat? Kinda do. Nope, it just shoots you with the head. How are we gonna start shooting the hats off of people? And do we actually need a rifle? Like, really, really? So we get some repeater ammo, but... Do I have to use the Gatling gun? It's probably not a bad idea.
Let's finish them!
You guys go away. Just trying to shoot the hats off of people. say that, but then I'm also shooting the kids on TNT, so. Okay, wait, hold on. Oh, the torch. The torch saved him. Okay, there's the hat. Okay, where's the guy peeking? Okay. Okay, there it is. Sharpshooter rank 8. Okay. Real quick. I know. Again, real quick. Hold on. What's next? Kill any 6 wild animals without reloading or changing weapons. I think birds are going to be the easiest thing to do that with. Can I hit anyone? None of that hit? Hold on, we gotta get some headshots to refill our Deadeye a little bit. Or we'll just miss entirely. That's also okay. Okay. Somebody have repeater ammo, please. Nope, just rifle ammo. Do they all use rifles? Okay. I don't like using the rifles in this game because they just, I don't know, they're not as cool. They're not as cool.
Right, Marston. We'll take 2 men with us. The rest will stay here and take care of the wounded. They'll plant charges at the gate. You and I'll provide the cover fire. All right, men. Blow that gate open. Keep them covered now, Marston. Hold them off! We need time to set the explosives!
Okay, I can get this side if you can actually do your job too and get that side. He's right above you, man. Come on.
Son of a bitch!
Dude. Please do something.
Drop your weapon!
I
Everyone
know I'm not
get
exactly
back!
in cover,
Here
but
it comes!
big boom.
You tend to your wounded. I gotta face Dutch alone.
I gotta do this all by myself. No, you don't, John. Yeah, now, see, now look at what you gotta deal with.
John, you should have stayed at home.
I knew I should have stayed home today.
I suggest you follow me. You dishonor your fellow man.
Shot.
Okay, we hit the lantern and it starts a fire.
Son of a bitch! God damn it!
There we go, see?
You'll never take me alive, John!
We gotta go up here. I don't know if this is one of those things where we actually have to be in a hurry.
It's over, John!
It's not really over, though. In here, up the stairs. Sorry, it's a little bit hard to control this character in a small space. But we go up into the caves and up this ladder.
You're just like me, John! You can't change who you are!
I ain't like you.
Ladders on this side, I guess. Uppies, uppies, please. Thank you. Okay. So, this is it. This is the standoff with Dutch.
You can't erase the past, John! Killing me, it won't make it go away!
That's where you're wrong.
All right, here it is.
Hello again.
Hello, Dutch.
We gotta stop meeting like this.
Sure.
I got a plan, John.
You always got a plan, Dutch.
This is a good one.
I don't doubt it.
We can't always fight nature, John. We can't fight change. We can't fight gravity. We can't fight nothing. My whole life, all I ever did was fight.
Then give up, Dutch.
But I can't give up, neither. I can't fight my own nature. That's a paradox, John. You see?
Then I have to shoot you.
When I'm gone, they'll just find another monster. They have to. Because they have to justify their wages.
He kind of has a
That's their
point,
business.
Our time has passed, John.
though. Bye, Dutch. Not like this.
So at the end, you didn't
At
have
least
the
it doesn't make us go all the way down the ladders again.
The man's dead, Ross.
Sure. Can I see your gun?
Thought we'd get a good fist fight or something? Nah, Dutch is too dramatic for that.
Oh, trust me. It looks better in the report that way.
Where's my family?
Death model looks more terrifying.
Your wife was killed in a
you see
prison
now on
riot
screen. If you use mods, you can see how scary he looks.
I'm
Really?
joking, dear boy. They were sent back to that Scrabble ranch of yours in Beecher's Hope. They're quite safe and sound.
They better be.
Thank you, Mr. Marston, for everything.
So we have our family
I
back.
know this wasn't
Yay!
easy for you, but I have to say, you've done your country proud.
Yeah, exactly. See you around, John. Try to stay out of trouble. Come on, Archer. Let's go find somebody else we can annoy.
Please do find someone else to annoy. Alright. Alright, we got a Steam achievement called The Benefits of Civilization. Head home to see your family. And so now you see we have an A on the map. Oh. Yeah, there's another song that plays. I really doubt I'm able to play that, so sorry guys, sorry. Unfortunately, we can't have the music. We don't want to get DMCA'd. Oh god, yeah, that's right. We're all the way on like the right side here, huh? Yeah. Let's just go straight down to our little farm. Thank you for the hydrate. Keeping us alive. We're done with our coffee, I guess, and now we have water. Let's not ride off a cliff. It's kind of awkward without the music. Yeah. Same thing with like going to Mexico for the first time. There's a really good song that plays there. I like that one a little bit better than this one. But this one's a little bit more like somber. Kind of like, yeah, you know, everything, we're finally done. You know, we're finally done with all of this. We still have a whole bunch of stuff to do with the family. So we're not done for today, don't you guys worry. But it's very like, it's like somber, but at the same time, like there's like a release to it. A villain role in his voice fits for villain. No, they did a really good job with Dutch. The writing in this game is really good.
Anyone here?
Especially from from Red Dead 2, where you see him all fancy and really well put together, to now where he's just like this like shamble, like living in the caves type person.
Oh, darling. I never thought I'd see this day again.
You no good hillbilly piece of shit! I thought you was dead! I thought you was dead, John, huh? Where you been? Where you been?
You know where I've been, darling. You know.
You saw Dutch, didn't you?
Yeah, I saw him.
And Bill?
Yeah, I saw him too.
And you didn't go back to him?
I left that life. Just as you left yours.
I like how the government didn't tell her why
How they
we went
treat
to
you.
go see them.
I can take care of myself, John. One guard got funny on me one time, but I wasn't so ladylike and he didn't try it again. Nor no one else.
How's the boy?
Oh, like you. And
Yeah,
like
I will
me.
say, Red Dead 2,
Well, he's like a kid
graphically,
growing up without a
visually,
father.
massive improvement.
What is fair?
I like the gunplay in this one a little bit better. I like that it's more simple. I hate that you have to like
Some cattle grow strong, others
like you have to click twice to pull the hammer back again.
Dumb enough to enjoy their lives. Ain't nothing
I just
fair. You know that.
I like this one a little bit better.
We tried to change.
After
and
RDR
we
story,
did what we
do you
were
want to
supposed
do Undead Nightmare? That is actually the plan. Yeah, that is the plan. We're gonna be doing Undead Nightmare. It's so much fun. Sorry, not to like ruin the whole reconnecting moment. Why is every woman so well written? Yeah. No, like I said, the characters in this game really well written.
Come here. How you been?
Coyotes ate all the chickens and poachers took the cattle. I tried, Father. I tried.
I know you did, son. I know.
And don't you go blaming me, boy.
It's
don't
Uncle.
You go blaming me.
I ain't blaming no one, old man, but since you're still alive, there's 4 mouths to feed. And no cattle.
That's a nice way to greet somebody. Why don't I get a warm and tender embrace?
Consider the fact I ain't put a bullet in your embrace, old man. You were supposed to look after the place.
I did. Well, I did my best. Thing is, there was too many of them. I thought you was dead. I wasn't drinking.
Hold your excuses until you figured out which one to use. Jack.
Nah, I like the
go get your
dialogue in
bags
this one
packed,
too.
boy. We got work to do. We leave in the morning. Go on.
Yes,
Mhm.
sir.
Where are you going?
Yeah. No, you do have a point about all like the voice acting
Kinda
stuff.
dark now, but in the morning we've got to go get ourselves some more cattle.
Yeah, so we're gonna take Jack to
Got
go get
friends
cattle
McFarland's ranch. It's
at
over in
McFarland's
Henry's Bend.
ranch.
You can sell
So we're
us
gonna
some.
go see Bonnie again.
Now, Abigail, I hope you learned to cook.
Yes. Didn't I say? Rather than some prison, they actually kept me incarcerated in a cooking school for young ladies.
Accidentally dead eyes Jack. Okay, we're not going to be able to get through the final mission in this game, but we have one more stream of this game left after we're done for today. We're only halfway through, but we're not going to be able to do the whole game today. But after that, we will be doing some Undead Nightmare because I fucking love this game. It's so well done, and like being able to play it like now, when I played it as a kid last time. It's so cool. I like it. And we get the rancher outfit for John, which is a little bit cleaner than the default one. Undead Nightmare is the shortest but most fun DLC. Yeah, and it's one of those things where it's Undead Nightmare and they don't do any crazy lore stuff. I mean they do, but like it's all in the context of, hey, this is a DLC for fun. And it's just for fun, and they add like a story to it, and it's just fun. Oh, so this is Rufus. This is our dog. We have a dog.
Hey! What's wrong?
Come on.
Nothing? Nothing is wrong. Let's just go this way.
How you feeling, Jack?
I'm feeling fine, sir.
We got a decent ride ahead of us.
Vaguely remember the line. I can't remember who said it though.
ranchers?
I met him while I was away. The McFarlands are good people. We need folks we can
And
trust
again,
right now.
how did none of his
I was
family
sick and they looked
members?
after me.
Sick how?
You sure got a lot of
Like,
questions.
how do they not know
I
what
don't
he was
often
up
get a
to?
chance to ask him. Was it a gentleman's
Captain
complaint?
DeSanta?
What do they call it? The
Mm.
morning drip?
Good God, boy, no! Where do you learn these things?
Uncle told me about it.
Well, he'd know, the dirty old fool. No, I just got weak for a while. Acted foolishly, got in trouble. Guess I was a little out of practice.
We actually didn't kill him. We let the rebels kill him. It was
Hey,
a chat
Paul,
decision.
What?
Where were you all that time? Where'd you go?
How
What'd
did they
your
not
mother
tell you?
She said it was some kind of important government business.
That's about right. Some people thought I owed them some favor.
Why did they take us away?
They thought it wasn't safe for you here by yourself. Those men harm you?
No, they're okay. Some of them even told me stories. I think I'd like to be a
Ooh, a
government
stretch.
man one
Thank
day.
you.
Or a politician.
I'll do that when we get over
I'd
to the
rather
ranch.
you chose an honest profession.
Like you mean?
I know I ain't been the best father, Jack. I made some bad choices. But all that life, it's over now.
Careful!
You careful.
Oh, was it something
You
to
wrote
do
into
with
me.
Mr. Dutch and Bill? Why you went away?
Who told you that?
I kept hearing people say their names. That's all.
Yeah, I caught up with Bill and Dutch. We had some old business needed settling.
Where are they
Again,
now?
I
They're gone, son.
don't understand
We won't
why
be
you
seeing them
wouldn't just
again.
tell
They
your
were angry
family
at
what
your
happened.
birthday. That's why we had to leave.
They was just good men who turned bad. I'll explain it to you one day.
And what does that make you?
I guess I'm a bad man who tried to be a good father. I don't know.
When I saw a
Every
decision
man
on
has
the
a
ground,
right
we're
to
gonna be accident
change.
drained.
Chance of forgiveness.
Where
Ain't that what the good book
and dead
says?
items, a lot of
You never read
X's.
me the good book, sir.
Well,
That's
I
fair.
imagine
I think
that's
usually I
what it
go for
says.
the Molotov. But either way,
So, you ready to learn about her?
he did get
cattle?
what he
I've never
deserved.
seen you hurt anything, Paul. Apart from the odd pack of drunks.
The McFarlands were good to me, and I helped them out in return. I learned a few things along the way. Wait till you see their ranch. It's what ours will be one day.
I read in the newspaper that ranching's dead. Soon it'll just be factories and businesses around here.
You shouldn't
how
believe
right you are,
everything
Jack.
read. There's the ranch. Come on.
Unfortunately,
see if we
how
can
right
find
you
Mr.
are.
McFarland.
There he is.
John Marston. There's a face I thought I'd never see again. Some of our public servants in Blackwater sent you back on another homicidal errand to protect and save us from Lord only knows what.
Thankfully not, sir. I was hoping you might still be able to sell me some cattle.
My boy, it would be a pleasure. Bonnie's out in the crowd now. She'll be more than happy to help you.
Same with Bill and Allende. The game is programmed
Take
for you
care now,
to shoot
Mr.
Bill,
McFarland.
Riz, kill
Good
Allende.
luck. All right, Jack.
Yeah, I think we ended
You're
up
gonna
shooting
have
both
an
of them.
important job. I want you to lead the herd while I drive them from the back. Keep us all moving in the right direction.
Sure, Paul. I can do that, no problem.
And if you see cows straying off, can you help me round them up?
I'll do my best, sir.
Sure, I know my way back from a place I've only been to once. Sounds right.
Good Lord, do
But it's
my eyes
Bonnie.
deceive me? A devil walks among us.
I said I'd be back when this was all over, Miss McFarland. After the barn fire, you remember?
Of course I remember. I just didn't believe a word of it. So,
Seems like a cool dude. Yeah, we captured him.
Yeah, I'm finally starting up my farm again. Or trying to, at least.
you'll be fine. You've been taught well. Come on, then.
All right, so now we have to bring
Jack,
cows
you
all
stay
the way
front.
back there. How much does each one of these cows cost us exactly?
Head for the river, son.
I'll ride with you until you get them off the ranch.
Okay, Bonnie, all right.
So, what happened? Last I heard you were headed for some exotic escapade in Mexico.
It's a long story. Too long to tell without a drink in my hand.
Back to the riddles, I see. And Mr. Williamson?
Let's just
Yeah,
say
Bonnie's
Bill and I
cool.
settled our differences.
And again, at this point, like, I don't understand why you don't just tell, like, your family what happened. Like, yeah, government kidnapped you and I had to go kill people.
He gets a little fur on his lip and he thinks he knows best all of a sudden.
Must take after his father.
Get going! Come on! Let's go!
And so a while back, this is where I was talking about we can cross the river.
I think. We haven't had much time to talk yet.
I'm glad you're back together again. Looks like you got him under control. I best get back to Pa.
Okay,
again,
all
Miss
right,
McFarlane.
Bonnie.
And thanks for everything.
Bonnie, you don't.
Yeah.
All right, bye.
Jack, we need to move him across the river.
But yeah, this is the place over here that I was talking about where you were able to cross them over the river.
Get a move on.
Bye, Bonnie. I don't know if we see her again. I hope so, but I don't expect to, I guess.
Come on. You're doing a good job, son. Just lead him straight up the hill towards home.
Will do, Pa.
Come on, come on, come on.
Yeah, and so now we're ranching on our own. Look at that. It's so weird, but I'm genuinely smiling. No, like I said, they do a really good job of like making the characters, if not like relatable, at least you're able to like connect with the characters. Like they do a good job. I really like the writing for a lot of these characters. And the ones that they write that are like villains, they write so well and you end up hating them so much, but like obviously that's the point, so it works.
Move, move. Move it up. Whoa. Yeah. Come on, easy up.
Oh yeah, this is gonna be interesting.
Hold up, Jack. This don't look right.
It sure does not look right.
I'll deal with this. Stay with the herd, Jack. This is bad.
We get none of them. Alright, there we go. It's a lot more fun when you don't use Deadeye, and it's a lot more satisfying when you actually do well.
Come. You all right? You're not hurt, are you?
No, I'm fine. I'm fine.
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure they were supposed to be like cattle
Sorry you had to
wrestlers.
see that, son. Those men won't be stealing from anybody else.
Yeah.
Jack, head left up the road towards home.
I know where I'm going, Pa. Hey, come on.
Yeah.
Wait. That guy's horse's tail is on fire. Right? I swear it was. Am I crazy? Maybe I'm just gonna say that it was a weird, like, lighting bug. But it looked like that guy's horse's tail was on fire, which when we play Undead Nightmare, you'll understand why I think that's interesting. Weird. If it was actually with a fire texture on it, or like fire shader, the interesting thing with that is, with this game, for the PC version, Undead Nightmare and the base Red Dead are on the same, it's like one game file, if that makes sense, right? Whereas before you had two separate discs for it, so I'm wondering if all of the Undead Nightmare files are like in the base game and it's just like loading different textures and stuff when you launch Undead Nightmare. That might be the way this works. Again, I'm not like a game developer or anything, but that's just a hunch. And so I wonder if we got a bug and it started displaying the fire shader on that horse's tail for some reason. I don't know how that works. Again, totally just a hunch, but I thought the horse's tail was on fire. And there's a horse in Undead Nightmare that has a it's mane and its tail are on fire.
Nice work, son.
So I thought that was interesting. Well, we'll see that horse later.
Go on. Hit your horse and wait for me by the stable.
Oh,
That's
and
a
the
fine
other
herd
thing,
we got
since
ourselves.
Undead Nightmare
So we're
is
ranchers
zombies,
now?
you have to go for headshots.
Did a good job, son. Nice
So
shit.
mouse and keyboard is going to make it a lot easier.
Make a rancher of you yet.
Oh, look at that. A little family bonding. $100? Didn't we buy cows? I doubt Bonnie paid us $100 and gave us 15 cows. Like, garlic bread. Hey, she's got garlic
Same
bread.
thing I've been cooking the past 15
Make sure
years
there's
with
not
the hook
fucking
poison
nails in
ya.
it though, please.
Ain't working so well.
Not yet.
Be honest though. Tastes bad enough to kill a man.
I never was much of a cook, but I did try to be a good wife.
And you have been.
Given what we was and what we came from, I think we've gone and done okay. I look at Jack. I look at him and I think we've been blessed. Maybe he can be something more.
He's a good kid. He can be whatever he wants to be. He ain't gonna be no frontier gunslinger killing and running no gang, though. That way's over. Railroads and government and motor cars and everything gone and done away with all that.
And he ain't gonna marry no orphaned working girl running with a bunch of hucksters, neither.
If he meets one like you, I hope he'll marry her.
Stop. For an illiterate gunslinger, you sure know how to make a girl blush.
I thought John could read.
God damn crows! John! You have got to go deal with them. They've broken into the silo again and are eating all the corn out from it.
Of course, my angel.
Get out of there!
All right, all right.
Come on!
Come on, John, you can't complain about the food and then have a lot of the food. I can't tell how many crows are actually there. And what's just like background skybox stuff. There we go. Maybe close the silo doors. Maybe that'll keep the birds out.
Finally. Now about that stew.
Yeah, but what about the feathers? Yeah, so we get a couple of ranching missions. We could do a couple missions with Abigail, a couple missions with Jack, and a couple with Uncle. And then we get to the end of the game. And the end of the game is why I wanted to play this before Undead Nightmare, because of, like, story stuff. Because the end of Undead Nightmare ties into the end of this game. Which is so strange, because like I said, it does the thing where it's kind of... How do I describe it? It's obviously not like a serious lore part of the thing, but then it does like a callback at the end to the end of this. So it kind of ties itself back in. Alright. Jack isn't here right now. So we'll do an Abigail mission.
John, we got a telegram from some lady friend of yours, a Bonnie something or other. Something you ain't telling me?
Bonnie McFarland. She's a friend.
Mm.
Saved my life when I went after Bill and nearly got myself killed again.
Oh, and now you two's in the habit of sending each other letters. How very nice.
It weren't nothing like that. What's it say?
I don't know. I can't... Well, you know I can't read.
Give it here.
Yeah, see, John can read.
You read that thing out loud?
I ain't hiding nothing. Dear Mr. Marston, stop. Need corn sacks. Stop. Emergency. Stop. Weevils and moths ate entire county supply. Stop. Can you help? Not exactly the most romantic request, now is it?
I guess not. And she saved your life, you say?
Yes, ma'am.
Well, then you're gonna have to help her and her family out. We've got a plentiful supply of...
Trust me, that's most of what
sacks
I've been
over here at
doing
the silo.
since I was gone.
About the one thing Uncle didn't manage to have stolen while we was gone.
Okay.
So we do happen to have a whole bunch of extra corn, so we're gonna go take that to McFarland's
What's she
ranch.
like?
You know. A little bit like you, I guess. She's a woman in a man's world.
John! Wait! I changed my mind. I'm coming with you. What are you waiting for? We better hurry.
All right, we gotta speed run this.
I don't think I can let you go off again without me.
Fair enough. I'm glad of the company. You only had to ask.
Ask? I was waiting for you to ask me.
I thought you'd want to keep an eye on the boy.
Oh, while you were off cavorting with cowgirls in the next county? I don't think so, John Marston. You only
We
just
almost
got
hit that
home.
bird with our cart.
That Jack has seen enough of me for a lifetime. So, is she married? This Bonnie McFarland?
No.
What does she look like?
I don't know. Pretty normal, I suppose.
Normal? What? Normal like me?
No. Normal as in 2 eyes, a mouth, nose, that kind of normal. Besides, ain't no woman fine as you.
A little flattery. Now we're finally getting somewhere.
If you find yourself in a hole, the first thing to do is stop digging.
Another pearl of wisdom from John Marston. I sure do miss those.
I never took you for the
We'll make it there on
jealous type,
time.
Abigail.
I ain't jealous so much as curious.
You heard what she wrote. It's just some corn. She saved my life, and she was decent enough to me, so I owe her this much at least.
Didn't you save her farm
How did she
from
save your life anyway?
burning
Found
down?
me half dead on the side of the road and took me to the doctor. Those folks would have left me there.
Half dead from what?
Bill didn't take so kindly to me visiting unannounced.
Bill never did like surprises. How was he?
Same as he was when we left. Angry and dumb. Taking his revenge out on the world. People down there was really scared of him.
Of Bill? You gotta be kidding me. He was only frightening if he was afraid of dumb fools.
Bill weren't so bad, but when Dutch went crazy, Bill took it hard.
For a while, we all thought we'd found something right. Better way to live, but it was just a lie. So you saw before they did.
Maybe. But they was still kind of a family.
A family that left you for dead. You knew the truth, John, and they hated you for it.
Where did they
While
take
we're out
you?
here, we can get some of the
Those
feverfew as well.
Where did they hold you and Jack?
I ain't
It's
sure.
also very
They
bright.
kept their eyes covered there and back. Can't have been too far from here, though.
I can't tell why it's so bright.
It ain't the first time I've had a gun
Among
to my
Bonnie and
head,
Abigail are
John.
besties.
You're forgetting
Fair
your
enough.
marriage proposal.
Fair enough. I can see it.
No,
I can see them getting
they
along.
learned pretty quick what would happen if they laid a finger on me.
You came. Thank you so much. We lost the entire harvest.
Miss McFarland, I'd like you to meet my wife, Abigail.
Oh, ain't you quite the gentleman all of a sudden? It's a pleasure to meet you, Mrs. Marston.
Likewise. Thank you for saving my husband's life. And for teaching the miserable goat some manners, among other things.
I didn't teach him anything. I know better than to try to change a man. You should meet my father.
Oh, people can change, Mr. Farland. John and I have to believe that more than anybody.
This is a decent first harvest for you, John. You should be proud. That's good land you got there.
Where did we grow the corn? Wait a minute, hold on.
Mrs. Marston, from what your husband told
There's
me,
no
it must have been
farmland
all
on our ranch. Where did we get this corn from?
Worse. And I knew he'd be back before too long. He can't cook a meal to save his life.
Abigail, in my darkest hours, when I was most homesick, just the thought of one of your rat meat stews kept me pushing forward.
Well, about as amusing as a weeping saddle sore, ain't he, Mr. Farland? If you're gonna start yammering about women's work, John, I'd say you might be in the wrong company.
I'd say so, too.
I never felt so
Yeah,
outnumbered.
they're besties. Yeah, right?
Ma'am?
Okay, and we're off. I don't know what that moment of contemplation was supposed to be from Bonnie.
So that was the famous Bonnie.
That was her, all right.
She's pretty.
Normal, like I said.
Well, you always wanted to be a rancher. I'd have thought she'd be just your thing. The perfect rancher's wife, if I ever saw one.
I already got a rancher's wife.
I'm only teasing. I like her, and I'm glad she saved your life. Most of the time, anyways.
The McFarlands are good people.
She did blush redder than a shepherd's sunset when she saw you, though.
I have that effect on women.
You clearly had one too many blows to the head.
You ain't wrong about that, Mrs. Marston.
That's quite a ranch they got there.
I think the dialogue really picks up. Like after the whole Blackwater thing.
Start again.
Like that first scene in Blackwater with Dutch.
We are now.
With McDougal. Like that, from that point on, the dialogue is really good in the game.
It's the only way we'll ever have a future.
The life we led, that doesn't go away.
It would seem so.
You think those government men
But I guess they've never really alluded to that
now?
before, so it kind of feels a little weird to me.
I did what they asked.
And that's it? A life of crime forgiven?
We're back together, ain't we?
Till they decide you owe them something else.
Sometimes I think I was the stupid one for believing I could get out. Maybe Dutch, Bill, and Javier were just being honest with themselves.
You ain't perfect, John, and I sure ain't. But you're better than they are. Than they were.
Maybe we can't change. But we gotta try, for Jack's sake. Even if we have to start again 100 times. Better than going
Having
back
his
to
ass
what we
today?
were.
Nah, no worries, it's okay. English is a dumb language on a good day.
How's Jack doing?
Angry, upset. He's been through a lot.
I hope he's gonna be alright.
It's gonna take time. For a while,
He has like
his
the little
world
heat
was
waves.
safe,
I don't know if you can
normal.
see that
Then
on
it
the
got
stream,
turned
but we have
upside
little
down
heat
again.
wave
He ain't
effects.
saying much about it.
I've tried to talk to him, but how do you explain any of this? What do you say when he asks about Uncle Phil and Uncle Dutch? They were his family when he was a little boy.
He hides away in those books of his.
Wouldn't you? It ain't like the real world's done him many favors. He's just been kidnapped. He grew up with the gang. That's no life for a boy.
We did our best to protect him.
Come on, John. He saw things no boy should see. We did good today, John. I guess I better go fix us something to eat.
All right. I don't know where to put this wagon, so I'm gonna put it right here. The game did just save. We are at an excellent stopping point for today. We've made a lot of progress towards the outfit that I want to get. We will be doing all of the rest of the side quests and finishing up the main story next time. And hopefully getting that outfit before the end of the game, because obviously at that point, you know, what's the point in doing it? But yeah, thank you guys so much for being here and hanging around while I struggle to find things. I really appreciate that. But we have part 1 up of Red Dead and our final part of Subnautica on the YouTube channel. So there's that in chat. Go check that out. Like and subscribe. It really helps me out. There's a Discord if you feel like joining something. And yeah, thank you guys again. And I will see everybody next time. All right, have a nice day. Bye-bye.